Yo, what's good everyone? I hope all of you are doing great. So today's video is going to be about FBG Duck because as you guys can see by this picture alone, it is super obvious that Carmelo Anthony is FBG Duck. So in this video, I'm going to be breaking down all of Carmelo Anthony's characters because there's 4 people involved in this situation. So before I get into the video, make sure you guys drop a like, share, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. And follow me on Instagram as well. The link is in the description. And subscribe to my Patreon as well if you're interested in some exclusive content that is not allowed on YouTube. The link to that is also at the top of the description. But anyways, let's get into the video. So first things first, obviously, by this comparison alone, I bet every single one of you can see the resemblance instantly. This one is completely undeniable. So before I get deeper into comparing these two, I do want to say that Carmelo Anthony is also Waka Flocka. So make sure you guys go watch Sade's video called Carmelo Anthony is Waka Flocka. The link will be in the description below. This was a really good video because she explained all the connections with Carmelo and Waka Flocka. I'm not really going to be going too deep into Waka Flocka's character in this video because she already did an amazing job on that video. So if you guys want to see those connections, just go watch her video. But I will show you a couple connections that I found between Carmelo and Waka Flocka. So Carmelo Anthony's birthday is May 29th, 1984. And Waka Flocka's birthday is May 31st, 1986. So this is a major connection right here. The fact that both of their birthdays are only 2 days apart. And then they're only 2 years apart as well. And also it's kind of funny that Carmelo Anthony is 38 right now. Because obviously, his younger character is FBG Duck. And as you guys know, FBG Duck's character died. And death equals 38. So that's kind of interesting. But anyways, another major connection is the fact that one of Waka Flocka's biggest songs is called Hard in the Paint. And if you're familiar with basketball, on the court there's paint by the rim. So this song is basically referencing basketball, you know what I mean? And another big connection is the fact that Waka Flocka is from New York. And Carmelo Anthony played for the New York Knicks in 2011 all the way up until 2017. So that's a lot of connections right there. I'm not going to get too deep into this Waka Flocka character, but obviously he is involved in this situation, so I did want to bring him up right now. But the main focus of this video is going to be Carmelo Anthony and FBG Duck because this one is incredibly obvious. There's not much for me to say about this one because everyone watching this video should be able to see the resemblance right away with this comparison. And here we got Carmelo Anthony, and he looks a lot like FBG Duck in this picture. But a big connection here is Carmelo Anthony and LeBron James are close. And Carmelo Anthony's youngest character is FBG Duck. And FBG Duck has beef with King Von, right? Supposedly King Von's people killed FBG Duck. And King Von has an album called LeVon James. So all of these characters are connected. And also this goes to show that all of that street beef is fake. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure there's regular people that beef with each other out there. But as far as celebrities go, all of that shit is fake. Because this connection right here proves that. And I have a lot more connections I'm going to show you guys. But first, I just want to show you guys some pictures of Carmelo because he looks exactly like Duck. If you're familiar with FBG Duck, you can tell that Carmelo looks a lot like him right here. And then here we got a young picture of Carmelo with LeBron James once again. And he looks just like FBG Duck once again. So here's some more side-to-side comparisons that I made because this one is just way too obvious. Here's some more comparisons. And I found this picture funny because this is Carmelo Anthony with John Cena. And John Cena has to be the most fakest character I've ever seen in my life. Make sure you guys go watch my video about John Cena. A lot of you guys love that video. I broke down all of his characters. There's so many of them. So I'm going to put a link to my John Cena video in the description below so that you guys can go check that out. But anyways, here's some more comparisons of FBG Duck and Carmelo Anthony. You can see it a lot more with the younger pictures of Carmelo because as they get older, they start to look slightly different. So the best way to see this one is with the younger pictures. And the only difference between them is the fact that FBG Duck is a little bit fatter If FBG Duck was skinny, he would look exactly like Carmelo Anthony. But either way, this one is very easy to see. I'm sure all of you guys are able to see this one. So now let's get into the base character of all three of these characters, and that is Martin Luther King Jr. So I'm pretty sure you guys can see this one right away as well. Right here we got Martin Luther King and Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Anthony looks the most like Martin Luther King out of all three of these characters. So that's why I made these comparisons with him. And just by looking at this picture alone, I'm sure all of you guys can tell that that's Martin Luther King. I really wanted to break this down because this is Martin Luther King's true rabbit hole. I wanted to correct that. In this video, I'm not going to spend too much time talking about Martin Luther King because there is so many things I can talk about when it comes to Martin Luther King. So I'm going to save that for another video. And Sade will also be making a video about this because this one is incredibly obvious as well. And this one needs to be talked about more. So we will be making a separate video about this. I don't want to spend too much time on this one in this video because I want to get to all of the scripting and gematria of FBG Duck's death. So make sure you guys watch this entire video because I'm going to get to that right now. Subscribe to Sade's channel because she will be making a video about this soon. But anyways, one major connection with this is this tweet from the New York Knicks. And they tweeted one of Carmelo Anthony's quotes. And I guess Carmelo Anthony said, "An honor to be playing on Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day." And apparently he said that on that day. So this is another major connection. But like I said, I'm not going to focus too much on that. But I did want to bring that up because Martin Luther King does have a big connection here later on with the gematria. And I'll get to that later. But yeah, this one's going to be a big shocker for people. The fact that all three of these characters' base character is Martin Luther King. And also a big connection with this is the fact that Martin Luther King and FBG Duck were both shot. So that's another big connection. Alright, so now let's get into the gematria and scripting of FBG Duck's death. And I'm also going to be breaking down his friend that died recently. His name was FBG Cash. I'm going to go deep in the gematria with that situation as well. And I also will be breaking down King Von's death a little bit in this video. But I already made a video about King Von, so make sure you guys go check that out. Because King Von's other character is Lil Perfect. So if you guys haven't seen this video, make sure you guys go check it out. I'm going to put a link to this video in the description below. And also I have a video about FBG Duck from a year ago. So if you guys are interested in that, the link will also be in the description below. I basically broke down all of the connections and gematria. But in this video right now, I'm going to get a little bit deeper into it because we have more things to go off of. Because during this time, when I made this video, King Von wasn't dead yet. So all the gematria in this video was just based off of FBG Duck's death. But now that King Von faked his death, there's so many more connections with this. So first connection I want to get into is the fact that his name is FBG Duck, right? And FBG is short for Fly Boy Gang. And that's kind of scripted because the words fly and boy are in this. And normally fly is associated with death. That's why they put angels on pictures of people when they die and stuff like that. So that name in itself is scripted. But other than that, FBG equals 114 when you write it out. And dead equals 14 in the same cipher. So that explains why a lot of people in FBG are dying. And people around FBG are also dying. Or should I say faking their death, because all of these are characters at the end of the day. So now let's get deeper with this. So this article says, nearly 2 years ago, another member of the group, FBG Duck, was killed in broad daylight by 4 shooters who left behind 38 bullet casings. So if you're familiar with my channel, I always talk about the number 38 because death equals 38 and also killing equals 38, murder equals 38, RIP equals 38. So every time you see a number 38 involving a death, you should already know that it's scripted. So the fact that there was 38 bullet casings goes to show how scripted this was. And before we get into FBG Duck's death and how all of that was scripted, I want to point out all the scripting with his friend FBG Cash. So FBG Cash's real name is Tristan Hamilton. And as you guys can see right here, rapper Tristan Hamilton and killing all equal 38 in the same cipher. And to go even deeper with that, King Von also equals 38 in that same exact cipher as Tristan Hamilton, killing, and rapper. And as you guys know, I just made a video about why rappers keep dying. And if you guys haven't seen that video, make sure you guys go check that out, because I was talking about the fact that rapper and killing have the same exact gematria. You know, they both equal 74 in the same cipher. Then they both equal 38 in the same cipher. And then killing is 43. And when you reverse that, you get 34. And rapper equals 34 in that same cipher. So in that video, I was going deep into why the word rapper is very scripted with death. And that's why a lot of rappers keep faking their deaths. And sure enough, the day after I made that video, a rapper died. And then the day after that, 2 rappers died on the same day. So rappers are just going to keep dying. And, you know, I was letting you guys know in that video to not give them your energy when they fake their death, because none of this shit is real. And all of them are trying to harvest your energy. But anyways, also Hamilton and King Von both equal 92 in the same cipher. And they also equal 43 and 34 in the same cipher. Alright, so now some mockery with this is the fact that FBG Cash posted a picture in front of this King Von mural on O Block, and he's flipping him off, and he's doing one-eye symbolism as well, you know, in plain sight. And this is mockery because King Von's people ended up killing FBG Cash. And also it's kind of weird that FBG Cash has a shirt with a pink flower right here. I thought that was kind of weird. But anyways, the mockery here is the fact that not only did he take a picture in front of King Von's mural flipping him off, but he also did this caption, and he said, "The whole world witnessed yo main sniper get his shit splack 1:30 p.m. Central Time." And he had to mention that 1:30 p.m. in there because that's 13. But anyways, the major connection here is the fact that FBG Cash died exactly 83 weeks after King Von. So as you guys can see right here, King Von's character died November 6, 2020. And then FBG Cash's character died June 10, 2022. And when you do the math, FBG Cash died exactly 83 weeks after King Von's death. So this goes to show how scripted all of this is, because murder equals 83 and 38. You know, so this number 83 and 38 is used a lot in these rappers faking their death. And now let's get back into FBG Duck's death. So FBG Duck's real name is Carlton Weekly, and Carlton Weekly matches up perfectly with Society of Jesus. And the Society of Jesus are basically the people that are controlling everything you see in the media, all of these scripted events. They're the ones scripting everything out. So that's why a lot of these celebrities' names match up with Society of Jesus, or certain clues will match up with it. So right here, his name equals 56 and 187 in the same ciphers as Society of Jesus. And now let's get into the Jesuit order. So the Jesuit order equals 201, and you're going to see 201 in a lot of things that are scripted in the world stage. You know, not only with celebrity deaths, but also with other things going on right now in the world. You know, they script everything out with 201. It's a big number that they use. So Jesuit order equals 201. And on the crime scene of FBG Duck's death, there's a 201 right here in plain sight. So this is just mockery, man. They put it in plain sight. And then to top it off, on this news screenshot, it was 10:02. And if you scramble those numbers, you can get 201, just like the Jesuit order. And then to top it off, it was 66 degrees that day, according to this news broadcast. And FBG equals 66, you guys. Do you guys think all of this is just a coincidence? You know, all of this shit is scripted. And even though it probably wasn't even 66 degrees that day, you know, they just put 66 there on purpose, because this is the crime scene of FBG Duck's death, and FBG equals 66. So all of this shit is scripted. So now let's get into FBG Duck's date of death, because this is going to connect so many different things. So FBG Duck faked his death on August 4th. And when you write that out, that's 8/4, like 84, right? And he died in a drive-by shooting, and drive-by shooting equals 84. And then to top it off, the Jesuit order also equals 84. And the weird thing about this is FBG Duck died on Obama's birthday, because his birthday is August 4th. So he literally died on that day. and that was his 59th birthday, I believe. And there's so many things that are connected to 59, but I'm not going to get deep into that because this video is long already. But just know that he faked his death on Obama's 59th birthday on purpose because there is so many connections with 59, but I'm not going to get too deep into that. I just want to focus on this situation right here. So not only is it weird that he dies on Obama's birthday, but in case you guys don't know, Obama was the 44th president, and the number 44 is used so much when they kill off these celebrities. Make sure you guys go watch my Malcolm X video because I broke down how they use the number 44 so much. The numerology of Malcolm X's death date equals 44, and then Martin Luther King Jr. died on April 4th, which is 4/4, like 44. And then on top of that, the guy that killed Malcolm X supposedly, he got 44 years in jail. So there's so many 44s connected. Go watch this video. I'm going to put a link to this video in the description. And also kind of interesting that Martin Luther King is tied into this because he's the base character of FBG Duck and Carmelo Anthony. But anyways, some more 44s are execution and shooting. Both of them equal 44 in the same cipher. So that's why the number 44 is used a lot in these shootings. So all of this shit is scripted. And also kill equals 44 as well. Alright, so King Von's name is extremely scripted. Now I'm going to dive deep into King Von's fake death. So King Von equals 38, man, in the same cipher as Killing and Rapper. So this one was extremely obvious that he was going to die. And also King Von equals 34, just like Rapper and Killing as well. And then King Von is 38 and 34. And Murder is 34 and 38. So all of this shit is connected. Alright, so King Von died on November 6th, right? And November 6th is the 311th day of the year, as you guys can see right here. And this number is extremely important because 311 is the 64th prime number, as you guys can see right here. And the major connection here is the fact that King Von is from 64th Street. It says that he spent most of his life in Parkway Gardens, aka O Block, located at the corner of 64th and Martin Luther King Drive. So this is a major connection because King Von is from Martin Luther King Drive, and his people end up killing FBG Duck supposedly, and FBG Duck's base character is Martin Luther King. So all of this shit is connected, man, and it's crazy that not only the numbers are connected, but the fact that the name of his street is Martin Luther King Drive. All of this shit is mockery, and it's done purposely, and it's just crazy that he's from 64th, and his date of death is the 311th day of the year, which is the 64th prime number. So none of this shit is a coincidence, and to top it off even further, his real name is Davon Bennett, which equals 64 in Gematria, and kill equals 64 as well. And then on his album, LeVon James, he's literally wearing a jersey with the number 64, man. Like, they are just disgusting when it comes to the scripting of these characters, man. Everything is in plain sight. They don't hide anything. And then the time on this album cover is 64. It's kind of blurry, but you guys can clearly see that it says 64 right there. And then also this 24 and 6 are also connected, but I'm going to get deeper into that when I make a video about King Von, because this video is not about King Von. I'm going to make another video about King Von soon, and I'm going to go really deep into all of the scripting with his death, because everything I showed you guys right now is just a little bit. There's so much more with it. There's so many connections with him and LeBron James. So I'm going to get deeper into that when I make a King Von video pretty soon. So stay tuned for that. But anyways, another connection here is the fact that FBG Cash equals 46. And as I just showed you guys, all the connections with King Von and 64, and Kill was 64 as well. So, what are the chances that King Von is from 64th, his name equals 64, Kill equals 64, and he ends up getting killed? And then on his album, he has 64 twice. And FBG Cash was killed by King Von's people, and his name equals 46, which is 64 in reverse. And here's the tweet that LeBron James made about King Von. just to show how connected these two characters are, you know, because there's so much scripting with both of these characters. And also, like I showed you guys, Carmelo Anthony is friends with LeBron James, so that's another connection right there. Alright, so that's all of the gematria I'm going to show in this video. You know, like I said, I'm going to go deeper into the King Von scripting in another video. You know, the last thing I want to point out here is all of the symbolism that FBG Cash does and FBG Duck does, because there's so much of it. So first things first is he's wearing this 6347 chain, and 6 and 3 are numbers that they love to use. But also that 47 is interesting because if you guys seen my recent video, I talked about how killing and rapper equals 74. So you reverse the 74 and you get 47. So that's why he's wearing that. But anyways, right here he's doing one-eye symbolism in this picture. And make sure you guys go watch my recent video, by the way. You know, it was a really good breakdown of why rappers keep passing away. Alright, so here's some more predictive programming that FBG Cash was gonna die. So on his caption, he said, "I think that they want me dead. Come and get me, I ain't scared. I got shooters on parole. But still a crack, yo Easter egg, YB flow coming soon." So don't you guys think it's weird that on one of his last pictures that he posted, he said, "I think that they want me dead. Come and get me, I ain't scared." And then he ends up getting killed. And also, he's doing some fruity shit in this picture. You know, even though he's trying to show his tattoo, but it's kind of weird that you would take a picture like this, you know, just showing off your stomach. But some more predictive programming. You know, he was making fun of King Von's death. He has a hat that says V-Roy with an X on it. And then right here, he's doing symbolism as well. You know, he uses the excuse that he's from 63rd to throw up this symbolism, but we know that this symbolism is not referencing his gang. All the symbolism that they do is magic and mind control. And then right here, he's doing one-eye symbolism. And then right here, Ruga is doing one-eye symbolism. And then here we got FBG Duck doing one-eye symbolism, plus this hand gesture right here. And also, this is a very fruity outfit. I don't care what nobody says. I would never wear some shit like this. You know, if you're a street rapper from Chicago, why are you wearing all of these colorful colors and pink at that? You know, but the main reason he's wearing this is because he has pink, white, and blue on his shoes. And as you guys know, the invert flag is pink, white, and blue. So every time you see celebrities with this pink, white, and blue symbolism, they're referring to the fact that they're inverts, because all of these celebrities are inverts. You know, he even looks like a female as well. And then right here, I'm not sure if this is a pink jacket or not, but it looks kind of pink or peach. You know, if it is pink, we got some more pink, white, and blue. But the main thing here is that he's doing one-eye symbolism. And also, I found it interesting that on this jacket, it says fly. And like I mentioned earlier in this video, you know, fly is usually a reference to death. And then here he is doing one-eye symbolism with the smoke. And right here, he threw up this hand gesture in this video. And then he's doing the same hand gesture again. And then right here, he's wearing a basketball jersey. And this is a big hint to the fact that his other character is Carmelo Anthony, who is a basketball player. And right here, he's wearing another jersey with the number 33. As we all know, masonry equals 33. And he's also doing one-eye symbolism as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You know, there was a lot of scripting in this, and I try to get through it as fast as possible. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. But my main point here is that all of this shit is fake and scripted. So don't let these celebrities harvest your energy. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to drop a like, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Follow me on Instagram and subscribe to my Patreon if you're interested. The links are in the description below. And I'm out.